Leech Lake breakdown. I'm not real familiar with this lake. It is in Minnesota. It's not far from my house, maybe 3.5 hours from where I grew up. I've not spent a lot of time on here, so I definitely used the Omnia PRO app a lot looking at this lake before I got here. I know smallmouth are a big factor here, as well as largemouth. You can kind of pick your poison. And when I was on the app looking for stuff, basically, from what I've seen, the main lake is the major player for the smallmouths. It has a lot of rock humps, rock island shoals. These fish seem to be really eating crayfish mostly. Everything I'm catching, I'm seeing spit up crayfish. So, and mostly I'm seeing them living around the rocks. So I went on there and looked at the hard bottom areas for the lake, trying to find those rocky areas that the smallmouths were relating to. And that's one option. Mostly fishing those with Ned rigs, drop shots, tubes. The minnows working as well, but you know, really focusing on that larger rock, those bigger boulders, and deeper water. It's kind of been what I've been looking for out here. Then the other option is the largemouth fishing here is really good as well. There's quite a few bays and smaller lakes connected to, or off the main part of Leech Lake, and I believe that to be where most of the largemouths live. There's a lot of reeds and lily pads and wild rice and stuff like that that the largemouth get in. So I was able to look on the Omnia app and overlay the vegetation features, which really kind of shows you where the largemouths are living on this lake. You know, some of these bays are kind of sandy, no nothing, then you know the next bay will be full of weeds, and that seems to be where the largemouths are living. So I was able to use that to really save a lot of time on the water, make myself a lot more efficient, kind of getting zoned in on what I think are the best looking largemouth areas and smallmouth areas of the lake, using a couple features on the app. And the largemouth fishing is going to be pretty much frogging and flipping, real basic up north bass and heavy vegetation, maybe a little bit of punching. But you know, fishing wild rice, reeds, pads, all the stuff I said before. There's a little bit of milfoil in here as well you can flip, and a little bit of shallow wood that can play as well. So the largemouth fishing is going to be pretty basic as well. Like I said, frogging, flipping, punching, maybe some weightless stick bait stuff, but pretty basic on both ends of it. It's really just going to be making the right decisions at the right time, and you know, a couple big bites will probably go a really long way on any time you're up north. So many fish are in that, you know, 3-pound range. Catching 5-pounders goes a really long ways. So that's the game plan. Probably going to do both. Do a little largemouth fishing, a little bit of smallmouth fishing, mix it up, and you know, it's going to take 20+ pounds a day to win out here. So going to have to track that down, and hopefully we can get it done.